Good morning, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow Scouts. Today we have the honor and pleasure of recognizing Pierre Bonnimond for meeting the qualifications required to earn the prestigious title of Eagle Scout. Parents and Scout leaders of their various troops have labored long and faithfully to develop these boys into becoming responsible citizens through the Boy Scout program. Their efforts now culminate in the presentation of the Eagle Award. Pierre Bonnimond, take your position. Be seated. On behalf of Troop 22, I hereby declare this Court of Honor open. Scouting is no doubt one of the greatest organizations in the world to foster the ideals of citizenship. It's little wonder then that so many of our nation's greatest leaders have had some of their earliest leadership experiences in scouting. The total development from boyhood to manhood depends on physical, mental, and moral growth expressed in the Scout Oath and Law. The skills are so demanding and the challenge is so great, it's not surprising to learn that only about 2 to 3% of all boys in scouting will ever achieve the rank of Eagle. Let's now reflect on the trail to Eagle which a young man must undertake. To become a Scout, a boy must understand and promise to live by the Scout Oath and Law. These will now be recited by members of Troop 22.
Trustworthy. Scout is trustworthy. Scout tells the truth. He is honest, and he keeps his promises. People can depend on him.
Loyal. The Scout is loyal. The Scout is true to his family, friends, Scout leaders, school, and nation.
Helpful. The Scout is friendly. The Scout is helpful. The Scout cares about other people. He willingly volunteers to help others without expecting payment or reward.
Friendly. The Scout is friendly. The Scout is a friend to all. He is a brother to all Scouts. He offers his friendship to people of all races and nations, and respects them even if their beliefs and customs are different from his own.
Courteous. A Scout is courteous. A Scout is polite to everyone regardless of age or position. He knows that using good manners makes it easier for people to get along.
Kind. The Scout is kind. The Scout knows their strength in being gentle. He treats others as he wants to be treated, without good reason. He does not harm or kill any living thing.
Obedient. The Scout is obedient. The Scout follows the rules of his family, school, and troop. He obeys the laws of his community and country. If he thinks these rules and laws are unfair, he tries to have them changed in an orderly manner rather than disobeying them.
Cheerful. The Scout is cheerful. A Scout looks for the bright side of life. He cheerfully does tasks that come his way. He tries to make others happy. The Scout is thrifty. The Scout works to pay his way and to help others. He saves for the future, protects, and conserves natural resources. He carefully uses time and property.
The Scout is brave. The Scout can face danger although he is afraid. He has the courage to stand for what he thinks is right, even if others laugh at him or threaten him.
The Scout is clean. The Scout keeps his body and mind fit. He chooses the company of those who live by high standards. He helps keep his home and community clean.
The Scout is reverent. The Scout is reverent towards God. He is faithful in his religious duties. He respects the beliefs of others.
Scout oath. On my honor, I will do my best. By giving your word, you are promising to be guided by the ideals of the Scout oath. Try hard to live up to the points of the Scout oath. To my duty to God. Your family and religious leaders teach you about God and the ways you can serve. And my country. Help keep the United States a strong and fair nation by learning about our system of government and your responsibilities as a citizen and future voter. And to obey the Scout Law. 12 points of the Scout Law are a guideline that can lead you towards wise choices.
To help other people at all times. There are many people who need you. Your cheerful smile, helping hand who needs the burden of many who need assistance. By helping out whenever possible, you're doing your part to make this a better world.
Keep myself physically strong. Take care of your body so that it will serve you well for an entire lifetime. Mentally awake. Develop your mind both in the classroom and outside of school. And morally straight. To be a person of strong character, your relationships with others should be honest and open.
Thank you, Troop 22. Right now, I'd like to take a few moments to talk about what it takes on the trail to earn Eagle Scout. The trail to the Eagle Scout Award is a culmination of the efforts of the individual scout and its leaders over normally a period of several years. It requires hard work and a superior level of commitment and perseverance on the part of the individual scout. The scout must earn at least 21 merit badges in various crafts and skills. 13 of these badges are required by the National Boy Scouts Council of America. As each scout learns scouting skills, he also must exhibit the leadership traits necessary to develop into an Eagle Scout by attending numerous campouts and troop activities and events over several years. Hopefully some of you other scouts attending here today will follow the examples set by Eagle Scout candidate Bonnimond and complete your climb to the Eagle rank. Each Eagle candidate must then plan and supervise an Eagle Scout Leadership Service Project. This service project demonstrates a Scout's capacity and willingness to exert his leadership ability in activities that are constructive, worthwhile, and have added tremendous value to the community. Successful completion of the Eagle Leadership Project is an adult-level responsibility. After a scout has completed the requirements for the rank of Eagle, he must then be reviewed by an Eagle Board of Review, made up of council representatives from the Rio Grande Council of Boy Scouts for the Arroyo District. The Board of Review meets to ensure that the ideals of scouting and the esteem of the Eagle rank have been upheld by the candidate. The Board of Review certifies that after investigation, interview, and examination, they are of the opinion that the Eagle Scout candidate has demonstrated Scout spirit in his daily living, and they then recommend his advancement to Eagle Scout. Right now, I'd like to go into the Eagle Charge. Eagle Scout candidate, please stand and accept the Eagle Charge. I speak for the Eagle Scouts of this council. I have the honor to give you the Eagle Scout Charge on the occasion of your elevation to the highest rank in scouting. First responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor. You are now a marked man, a leader. For good or ill, others will follow the example you set. To an Eagle Scout, honor is the foundation of all character. He knows that a Scout is trustworthy is the very first point of the Scout Law for good reason. An Eagle Scout lives honorably not only because honor is important to him, but because of the vital significance of the example that he sets for other Scouts. Living honorably reflects credit upon his home, his church, his troop, and his community. May the white of the Eagle Badge remind you to always live with honor. The second obligation of the Eagle Scout is loyalty. The Scout is true to his family, Scout leaders, friends, school, and nation. His loyalty to his troop and brother Scouts makes him pitch in and carry his share of the load. All of these help to build the loyalty, which means devotion to community, the country, to one's own ideals, and to God. Let the blue of the Eagle Badge always inspire your loyalty. third obligation of the Eagle Scouts is to be courageous. Courage has always been seen as a quality by which men measure themselves and others. To a scout, bravery means not only the courage to face physical danger, but the determination to always stand up for what is right, no matter what others do or say. Let the red and eagle badge remind you always of courage. The fourth obligation of an Eagle Scout is to serve others, for a leader is, above all, a servant. Let the practice of doing a good turn daily lead to a lifetime of service, for only in giving of yourself do you give anything of value. Let the scroll on the war badge remind you of service. Your fifth and final obligation as an Eagle Scout is to have vision. As a leader, you must not blaze your own trail. You must look far into the future. Many people will follow you, but only with vision will you lead them in the right direction. May the Scout Oath and the Scout Law be your guide for tomorrow and ever onward. These then are your obligations as an Eagle Scout: honor, loyalty, courage, service, and vision. By meeting these obligations, you can lead your troop, your community, and your nation towards a better tomorrow. You deserve much credit for having achieved Scouting's highest award, the Warrior Award, with humility, ever mindful that the Eagle Scouts forever looked up to as an example. Eagle Candidate Pierre Bonnimond, I charge you to enter the Eagle Scout Brotherhood, holding without reservation ever before you the ideals of honor and service. By repetition of the Eagle Scout promise before your fellow Scouts, you will become an Eagle Scout. Though the words you use may be similar to those by which you joined Scouting, today they will mean much more than they could have meant in any time in the past. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout, the same words which close the Declaration of Independence. With all the Eagle Scouts present today in the auditorium, please stand and join in reciting the Eagle Scout Promise. Eagle Scouts, please give the Scout sign and repeat after me. I, repeat your name, reaffirm my allegiance to the three promises of the Scout Oath. I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself the obligations and responsibilities of the rank of Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example of my rank, and my influence count strongly and for better citizenship. In my home, in my community, and in my contacts with other people. To this I pledge my sacred honor. All Eagle Scouts except the candidate, please take your seat. We will now present the Eagle Awards. And those folks representing the parents, will you please stand forward with the Eagle candidate. And this is the part of the ceremony I really like. your seats. Remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Eagle Scout Pierre Bonnimond. Certificate membership card will be handed to you once it arrives here to the campus. I'd like to thank Colonel Hill for being here to help us with the ceremony. Master Sergeant Picasso, who's now an Assistant Scout Master Chaplain. And wife, thank you for being here. And I'd like to thank the drill instructors for your support. Sergeant Major Kinsley's not here. I'd like to thank Sergeant Major Kinsley. Mostly Mr. Steve Gerber. He couldn't be with us today, but Steve was a critical player here in the Pierre's Eagle Project. He racked up over 247 man hours. He had a huge Eagle Project here for the Habitat of Humanity. Very impressive. Any of you scouts that assisted, stand up out there. Any of you guys that assisted with the project? Any of you here? Go ahead and take your seats. We appreciate your help, cadets, on that project. And it was tremendous and very impressive. And now I would like to hear from our newly minted Eagle Scout.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for all being here today. I feel honored to receive the rank of Eagle Scout as it represents all the hard work and dedication I put in since I've joined the troop. I also would like to thank Sergeant Major Poe, Scout Master of Troop 22, for all the help and guidance he has provided to get me to where I am today. I also would like to thank Master Sergeant Picasso for his constant support and mentorship. Father Armandor Garza, who's been like a father to me, and my parents, who unfortunately couldn't be here today. I thank my parents for everything they have done for me, and I thank them for the opportunity they have given me by sending me to MMA and letting me be a part of the Boy Scout troop. Now, among the award, the medal, I have a set of 3 pins. 1 pin for my mom, 1 pin for my dad, and a mentor's pin. The mentor's pin is a pin that I will award to Mr. Steve Gerber. It represents somebody that has been very helpful and that has helped me in my life, that has influenced me. And I will award to Mr. Gerber for his help on my Eagle project and for his help on my merit badges and everything he's done. Thank you.
I declare this National Court of Honor closed. Will everyone please rise? Color guard, retire the colors.